Rebel Stitcher, and this time I am joined by the donut head, Mr. Boris. Mr. Boris got neutered on Monday and he still has to wear this little donut. He actually came home with the cone of shame, but luckily he has a BFF in the neighborhood. He met another pug named Moose, who's about maybe 5 months older than him. And so Moose was Moose's mom was kind enough to lend him his, this, oh my God, you're pitiful. This pillow for him. So because that cone, you can't even like navigate. He was banging into everything, you can't eat. And he does have like a little stitch or two down there. So the cone is needed. So anyway, we'll see how long he behaves on my lap. I may have to pause and put him away because, as we all know, he's very naughty. But anyway, this is FlossTube number 67. This is Rebel Stitcher is my channel, and it's a channel about cross stitch. Let's see. This episode, I'm going to announce the winner for the giveaway from last week. It's a big giveaway, so I'm excited to get this. It was the bag from, well, let me just say, Genevieve changed her business name in the middle of all of this. So when I said, go follow Jasmine Ravenclaw, she has now changed it to Jasmine Custom Bags on Instagram. So I got to remember that, to use that word, so I may screw up a little bit here and there. But the winner is going to win an amazing dinosaur Christmas bag, project bag from Jasmine Custom Bags. So stay tuned to the end where I announce the winner. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna say is getting old sucks. I've never needed magnification to stitch. I'm blind as a bat more than my arm's length away, hence the glasses, but I could see just fine for stitching. And lately it's been getting harder and harder, and I've been finding myself taking my glasses off and sitting them on the top of my head to stitch. And lately I broke down, and the movers, when we moved here to Pennsylvania, broke my floor lamp that I kept like by the side of my bed or whatever to stitch in. And so I had to buy a new lamp, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna bite the bullet. And so I bought a lamp that has, first of all, it looks like a dental torture device. It has a light, it's got a thing for a clip for your chart, and it also has a magnifier. Let me see if I can slide it over here. Oh. So this is, see all that? So it's got the magnification that has a light. It's got the thing that you can clip your chart on, and the main light. So it has been a lifesaver, because the problem is when I put my glasses up like this while I'm stitching, I can't see the chart. Or I couldn't watch FlossTube or whatever nonsense I was watching on my phone while I stitched. So with magnification, I can actually see the chart. I don't have to keep taking my glasses on and off. So I bit the bullet, and I am a magnification stitcher now, which kind of stinks because I stitch a lot in the car, at my kids' practices, doctor's appointments, things like that. I'm kind of a nomadic stitcher, and so that kind of cuts things down. So I guess I still have to put my glasses up for that. I know most people are saying just get bifocals, but I don't know. I'm not ready for that yet. I feel like I will get dizzy. I have, from the strokes, I have some dizziness, perception kind of issues, deficits as it is. So I feel like that would just be a little too much for my feeble brain to handle. So we'll take it for what it is. So for right now, while I'm home and in my stitchy chair, I use the magnification, and it is a game changer. So that's that. other life news. Okay, this is confession time. I have not, since we moved, I had not been able to find my big Frenchie tote bag made by Jasmine Custom Bags. See, I got it right this time. She made me this gorgeous big tote, that oversized tote bag. And it had Frenchies on the fabric. Well, I hadn't been able to find it. I knew it had whips in it and some notions cases and Lord knows what else. And I was kind of panicking about it. And Nicole this weekend, my wife, decided she wanted to get the garage organized. And we had a ton of boxes left in there from the move, and as you can see, the like mad scientist chaos behind me, she's very, like, she's an engineer and very organized process. Everything has its spot. I'm much more of a piles kind of a person, if you will. And so anyway, very last freaking box, I saw the lime green of the bag, and we were like, oh, there it is. So the I'm gonna say asshole freaking movers jammed it down in a box and put all kinds of stuff on top of it. Luckily, everything was safe, but the bag itself is kind of crumpled, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to kind of make it look smooth and pretty again. But A, I have the bag. B, I have the projects that were in the bag. And so I was like, whew, every time I thought about it, I would kind of have this little like panic attack, like, oh my God, where is my bag? And so we found it, thank goodness. And, you know, I didn't lose the whips and stuff. That was the part, because I told Jen, I said, I can't find the bag and I'm freaking out. She's like, I'll make you another one. I said, well, A, I love the bag you made me. I don't want another one. And B, it has whips in it. And I wasn't even sure. I have so many whips. I wasn't even sure what was in there, but I knew there were some. So anyway, let's see what else. Okay, so I guess I should show you. I've been yapping for 7 minutes. This is gonna be long for me. I'll show you my stitching I did this past week. Now, hold on one second. I'm gonna pause this and put Doughnut Boy away in the other room, because if you watched last week, you can see he cannot be trusted in here. So hold on. Okay, so the first bit of stitching I worked on this week was I stitched more on my unicorn chart that my amazing friend FlossTube Susie lent me from her. This is just a copy, a working copy that I'm working off of. I don't want to have the real one out here because it's out of print and hard to find, but it's by Birds of a Feather, poor Jack. Susie was sweet enough to lend this to me from her chart collection. This is stitched on Stonehenge, 16 count Ada from Bestitch Me. And this is as far as I have gotten. I love this stinking chart. Oh my goodness. So I have poor JAC. I need to add the K. I worked more on the border. I think this next one is a pumpkin, if I remember correct. And I got into Jack's pumpkin head a little bit. Let's see. I just freaking love this. It's not an easy stitch. Like, the border takes a while because it's dense, but it's not hard. But his pumpkin head is a little challenging, but I found once I got these vertical stripes in, it went easier. And I just love it. Here's my sloth from the Goonies. Hey, you guys. Needle minder, which is in my shop. And I just love this chart, and I'm so thankful for my friend who lent it to me so I could stitch my unicorn. And then when we found my big tote bag, one of the projects that was in there was Griffins of the Kingdom, which I completely forgot about. Totally out of sight, out of mind. The last time I stitched on this was at StitchCon. I brought it, which is a lot of the stuff in the bag was stuff from StitchCon. It was, what else? It was like a lot of the needle minders and stuff that people had exchanged and goodies that came in the welcome package from StitchCon. So all that stuff was in the bag. So it was kind of fun to find it, but I found this whip and I was so excited that I started working on it. I'm doing my own color conversion on this. Let me take the Q-snap off on this side. I don't remember the name of the fabric. I know it's Picture This Plus, but I don't remember the name. Let me put something behind here. So I am stitching this kind of, I just picked a few colors that I like, which happen to be Gentle Arts Old Purple Paint, Tin Bucket, and Verdigris. And then this lighter color is a silk from Bestitch Me called Earth. So when I left off, let's see, this griffin right here must have been what I was working on StitchCon because it's totally jacked. And I didn't want to rip it out and get angry wasting my time ripping things out. So I just kind of moved on because he should be a mirror image of this one and it's not. I jacked him up somehow. So I have to rip him out. So what I did was I did these little doodads. This guy was in here and he has like a companion piece. I did that. I did this little motif here and these little doodads. And then this is the next, these are like the fingers or toes of a next one that's like arms are kind of outstretched. So I put that in. This is a really fun stitch. I'm just kind of putting the colors in where I feel like. I mean, I'm doing it as charted, it's pretty much monochromatic. It's all in black with like this red and gold little highlights. So I'm jazzing it up a little bit. I love this piece. I think it's really fun and I'm so happy I found it. So I started stitching that, something other than Halloween, and I need a haircut, so I've got wings going on over here. So that was the second thing I worked on this week. And then I think Invasion of the Body Snatchers happened, and I had this insane urge to start stitching something Christmas. It's like prime Halloween fall season, which is my favorite type of stitching. And yesterday I was like, I want to start something for Christmas. Weird, I don't know who I am. Not only that, what I started, excuse the reach, Blackbird Designs Frosty's Night Out. Now I know this isn't like the typical fancy lady sampler kind of Blackbird, but still, I'm stitching Christmas. Not only Christmas, a Blackbird Christmas in the middle of October. I don't know who I am. So this is as far as I had gotten. Look at how cute his little face is. I don't know what came over me. It's my little elf needle minder, who you can find on the website. And I just love him. It's a mix of called for colors, and I just pulled through my stash because, like I said, I needed to start it, and I needed to start it like that instant. I wasn't going to order anything. I was going to make it work. So here's my cute little snowman. I don't know. I'm keeping people on their toes. So that was my stitching. Let's see. I have some haul. Oh, and this is on a piece of tarnish by Picture This Plus 18 count. I really like that color. Oh, and the other thing, so it's charted on Murky. So I'm stitching Christmas in Halloween. Not only that, I'm stitching something that calls for murky and I'm not using murky. It's like the up is down, light is dark, the whole world is gone cuckoo. Okay, so then haul. That was my stitching. I stitched on 3 things this past week. Okay, I ordered from Almond MS, and this is the cute little package. This woman does everything tiny. I did the skin tone runaway silk pack that she designed or dyes, and they all have amazing names, like, well, here I am up, you know, read Bloody Sunday and Voting Rights Act. We are here today talking about inclusivity, not representation. They have like amazing little names. First open heart surgery was performed by a Black doctor. Just cool stuff like that. So anyway, I love to incorporate skin conversions in charts that are not necessarily charted in kind of diverse skin tones to be more representative, and especially representative of my family. So I thought these were great. And I'll try to post a link. She has her own shop and her own FlossTube. If you're not familiar, Almond MS. She seems like a great person. The other haul I got was Elizabeth Isles. Now, this is not a Colleen chart. The invasion of the body Snatchers has not completely taken over, but this is for Laura's big birthday sale that they are doing. I think it starts December 1st. I'm not doing the whole chart. I absolutely adore Laura Duet. I think she is just a gem and a sweetheart of a person, and so I have to join in on her birthday sale. But I'm just gonna do the bird and the flowers, this middle portion, not the border or the text on the bottom. That's so not my jam, especially little naked angels around the edge. But if it is your jam, more power to you. But if you want to help join in the birthday festivities for Laura of Brenda and the Cereal Starter, you can grab this. I think I got this directly from the designer, the Scarlet Letter, and I still have to get the floss, but I got plenty of time for that. And then the other thing, I have 2 other pieces of haul that are Stitchy related, but not totally. Now that I'm making these scissor holders with my friend that does the pottery, Snarky Clay Mom, Dallas, I kind of am always going to antique places and thrift stores searching for little vessels that would work with the flower frogs on top. And it's a good excuse, honestly, because I love that sort of stuff. And I found these 2 items. This weird little thing, it said an hors d'oeuvre server. I have no idea. I guess like you'd put like food on a toothpick and put it in these little holes. It's a little porcupine. I just love it. But I thought maybe you could use it if you're doing like a stitching that has where you want to preload a lot of needles. So if there's a lot of color changes, and then you could stick the needles with the floss in the little holes. Look at his little hiney. I just think it's so cute. I have no idea if it really was an hors d'oeuvre server or not, but he's so cute. I hope this is my screenshot. Screen grab or whatever. But anyway, I picked him up, and then I think this is why I had that Christmas thing, is I found this amazing dough bowl, this antique one. It was actually affordable, and it was a super good steal, and it's heavy and beautiful and handmade, and it's an antique. And so I think this is what stirred on the Christmas body snatcher, is I was like, oh, I want to fill this with like vintage ornaments, you know, I love the old glass, like from the 50s and 40s ornaments, and some Christmas pillows. So I think that's what spurred my Christmas obsession the other day. Actually, that was yesterday. So that's my haul. That's my stitching. I have some shop news. And let's see, where did it go? Shop news, and then the big winner announcement. So my shop is Rebel Stitcher Designs. No, well, wait a minute. It used to be Rebel Stitcher Designs on Instagram. You can still find me there, but the actual shopping portion is on my website, which is rebelstitcher.com. Whew, I don't even know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I want to give you some updates. I'd added a couple new things, and the June quarterly club, I really didn't anticipate it selling so well and selling out so quickly that I didn't save a package to show you what you get in the club. So, but I do, it's been a few months now, so I figure I could show you the needle minder that the club members got. So in the quarterly club, you get a needle minder of one of my designs that has never been first to market. So nobody has it, and they won't have it for a few months. So this was the June one, a Smart Ass. So this is super fun, Smart Ass enamel needle minder. This guy is what the June people got as a needle minder. And then I added him to the shop now. Now he's available to the general public. So if you're a smart ass and you need a smart ass needle minder, you can find it. And then I also added some scissors to the options. They're in a little tab that says scissors and scissor holders. And let's see, the new ones I added have sheaths. So this is a cute little brass kind of tone. It's real sharp scissors, and these come with the little sheath. And then these are bigger ones. The sheath colors vary. You're not necessarily going to get that color. And these have a little floral, I don't know if you can see, little floral motif in there. And then I have some other fun guys. You know, a monkey. Who doesn't need monkey scissors? I think I only have one of the rainbow unicorns left, but that's my shameless plug for the shop. So thank you for sitting with me through that. And then what everybody has been waiting for is the announcement for the winner for the project bag. This is the project bag I am talking about. Let me back up here so you can see it in all its glory. Made by Jasmine Custom Bags. Now look, see that has her old business name on it. This will be a collector's item. And with the dinosaur hardware and her amazing pouch. I know you're saying, get with it, woman, move along. I want to know if I won. So the winner is Tammy M. Tammy M wrote, I've been following Jasmine Ravenclaw since you showed your big tote bag you got from her. I need to add it to my wish list for my birthday / Xmas list. Well, Tammy, happy birthday / Xmas early. You're the winner. Congratulations. So send me your information, reach out to me. I will go and comment on last week's comment on there, and send me probably a message on, what do you call it? Instagram would probably be the easiest, either Moonpie Fry, F-R-E-Y, or Rebel Stitcher Designs. Either one of them will work. Send me a message so I can get this amazing bag out to you, and congratulations. Next week, I think it'll be Halloween next week. You know, linear time is not always the easiest thing, but I'm pretty sure it will be Halloween next week. So that's a good thing. I better get on my Halloween stitching. And thanks for watching. Let me get my little man Come here. Come here, Albus. Oh, good. Albus isn't feeling good again today. I said to Walker, Albus threw up this morning and he seems like his tummy's upset. And he started laughing. He goes, yeah, he went in my room and stole some of those hot chips. You ever see those box where it's like one, like this is like Diablo hot chip or something like that? Walker had that and this little boy had a bite of it. So I've been dealing with vomit and an upset tummy of this little boy. So hopefully fire doesn't shoot out the other end. And maybe he'll learn his lesson. I doubt it. He also chewed a battery once, so he's not the brightest bulb, but he's handsome. He makes up for it in good looks. So say goodbye to the peoples. Say bye, peoples. Have a good week stitching. Thank you. Bye.